Michelle Thatcher of CNET recently came to a Mixergy event, and I asked her to teach us a few techniques that we can use to become better bloggers. Here are her tips for becoming better bloggers.
Hi, I'm Michelle Thatcher. I'm Senior Associate Editor at CNET.com. I'm here at a Mixergy event, a Drinks 2.0 event in Los Angeles. And Andrew has asked me to give you a few tips. Actually, he asked me to come up with 7 tips for blogging. So here are my 7 top tips for bloggers. All right. Number 1, numbers and titles. They almost always work. We've gotten a lot of traffic on Dig and other sites. People like to link to lists that are clearly numbered. It makes a promise, and then you fulfill that promise, and people are out the door. It brings lots of traffic. Excuse me. Number 2, you should tell the whole story in your title. A lot of people read all their blog content through RSS readers now, and you want to make sure that they get the gist of the entire story from the title itself. And you want your title to make sense and be succinct so that even if they don't click on it, they know that you're saying something valuable, and maybe they'll come back next time and click on the story. Number 3, get to the point, people. A really common problem with new bloggers is that they take forever to get to the point, and really, in my opinion, you want to say your whole piece in the first 1 to 2 sentences. So the title and the first 2 sentences should pretty much be everything you have to say. And you can go on and say a little bit more and expand on your points, but really just not like I'm doing right now. Just get to the point very soon. Number 4, keep it short. A lot of people just skim websites and they'll scroll down and see how long your post is, and if it's too long, they won't read it at all. So if you want people to read your piece and you want to get your point across, keep it very succinct. My general rule of thumb is about 3 paragraphs. If it takes more than 3 paragraphs, then I'm kind of doing something wrong or maybe trying to say too much. You can spread it out over 2 posts and then drive even more traffic. Which actually leads into the next point, which is post every day. If you have a point to make that takes more than 3 paragraphs, consider holding off a subsection of what you have to say for the next day. Your readers want to come to your site and get some new content every single day, and you don't want to disappoint them. You don't want them to come on Monday and then say, oh, that article was so great, and then they come back on Tuesday and there's not anything fresh. So be sure to post something every day, even if it's a new photo or a really quick link. All right. Sorry, I'm not breathing. Okay. My next tip is use photos and use images. You know, picture's worth 1,000 words. Sometimes that's all you have to show, and like a quick caption can tell your entire story without taking a lot of your time or your reader's time. Next tip, go ahead, and I might regret this, go ahead and post stories about celebrities, use Google Trends, use all the SEO tips that you might find on the internet, that's search engine optimization, to bring in traffic. But I have to say, as an editor, make sure that you say something relevant after you bring them in from Google.